I'm Ben Evanbeck, and I am the land manager for St. Dorothy's. I've been in this position for, well, ever since we got the property in 2012.
I'm Mark Andrus, and my role at St. Dorothy's Rest is chaplain at the Hospital 2 camp, which is the camp for children who have received major transplants.
My name is Remy Flynn, and I am on the leadership team here, so that means that I help manage the day-to-day running of camp and the activities that go on.
We run, St. Dorothy's runs these marvelous camps that are just camps, Russian River experiences, what you would recognize as normal church camp. But they also have these 2 camps that I consider the heart of St. Dorothy's and maybe the heart of the Diocese of California, which are first week for children who have cancer or who have lost siblings to cancer or their siblings have cancer. And then the second week being this camp for transplant children.
Hospital camp. I don't know. Hospital camp holds a very special place for me. It was the camp that I came into last year, so I'd had no experience of St. Dorothy's before that. It was transplant camp, and to come into that environment I hadn't worked around before, and to see these children that had been through so much experience something completely removed from hospital life or school or anything else, and just have fun with people that you could share some experience with.
They get to be who they are. They get to be kids and really be who they are when they're at these hospital camps. And I feel like when they're outside, I really do feel that with our theme this summer, and one of my long-standing ideas is that nature does heal.
And they designed a wonderful shirt that has those words at the bottom and 2 redwoods leaning towards each other. And I asked the children what they thought about this image for this year's t-shirt. And one child said, well, I think they're leaning in to give us security and protection and create that space for us.
I think it's really important for our campers for a lot of them, this is their first time outside of a city, outside of asphalt. And I think coming to camp is a great first step in building a relationship with the earth. Through the food that we serve, through the grounds, through our hikes, whether it's recreating or environmental education or sense of place activities, I really think that it builds a foundation, a place to be from, a place to go back to.
This place just has a magical atmosphere and that's not something I say lightly, but it just, I don't know, it kind of takes your breath away when you come back. It just feels like home. It's the other side of the world for me, but it just feels natural to be here.
So in 2012, St. Dorothy's purchased roughly 550 acres of forest land, rangeland, adjacent to the camp. It had been logged for almost a century, first by Melvin Meeker and his crews, and then by the family that we purchased it from. And so the forest was really out of balance, or it still is out of balance. And the work that we're doing now is not for us or our children or our grandchildren, or probably even great-grandchildren, but we're investing in generations down the line. 500 years from now, who knows what'll be going on. But hopefully there will be a very healthy redwood forest that people come to view, recreate in, and experience, much as people go to Muir Woods or Armstrong Woods or similar places. So what we're working on is restoring a balance to the forest.
The land is fragile the way some of these children are fragile. It's also beautiful and resilient and strong, but we are living at the most amazing moment in the history of the planet, where not only do we have human consciousness of being a planet, that's a first in the history of humanity as far as we know, and at the same time the whole planet is imperiled. There's never been a moment like this.
A couple years ago, we had some hospital campers plant some trees, and I've watched those same campers come back over several years, and they always go check on their tree. It's right in the little circle in front of main house, and every year they come back and check on those trees, and there's something timeless about it, especially with the redwoods. These huge giants around us, they kind of hold us. They hold a space that's sacred.